Welcome back to another episode of Through Thick
and Thin.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, and you?
I feel like shit, dude.
Just like mentally or physically?
Oh, dude, I'm physically
like cold.
Yeah,
Like, should I be in this room?
dude. I'm giving you the vidski.
Vidski.
The vidski.
Yeah.
You can't say the actual word. I
No,
think.
you can't.
We don't want to get this thing to get
we don't want to
further pushed down in the algorithm.
Yeah, we
no,
won't talk
dude.
about that common cold.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you're tough, right?
Yeah.
I mean, man up.
That cold that you have now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, I feel like shit, but I'm good.
You sound like shit too, kind of like.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk normal, but it's a little bit strained. I feel like I was just finished my rock concert, you know?
Yeah, or when we find a live band and just sing our hearts out.
Oh, dude, how about that?
That was a great
Let's
night.
just jump right into that.
That was a good
so
night,
good, man.
man.
That was one of
Yeah.
my favorite things ever.
Yeah, it was great.
It's live music, bro.
Live music is so good.
And then leaving covered in, I don't know if it was sweat or that dude who was way too drunk who was just spilling
Swinging.
full beers
Yeah.
over everybody. Like, who's like, when you go get a beer, like, even if you're not drunk, if you go get 2 full beers
Mhm.
and they're full to the brim, do you logically think it's a good idea to go to a place where everybody's like dancing and experiencing music? Like, maybe just sip them down a little bit.
Normally, yeah. What I do is I get 2, finish 1 on the sidelines, and then take a couple sips of the second one and get in there.
And then get in there. That sounds brilliant, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that guy just right to the top of the rim, and that guy's out there just spilling.
Yeah, not a lot of people are as smart as you and I, though.
Starting that off on the right foot today, my friend. So you got a nice little iced coffee that has some character to it today.
Yeah, I don't know what's at the bottom. It's black, whatever's at the bottom.
Did they mix it with chocolate milk or something?
Oh,
Because it's dark. That's dark.
I bet you that's what it is.
It looks like it.
Yeah, or they just went to the lake and just grabbed me a cup.
Yeah, that could be it too, actually.
Yeah.
So story time. I bought an iced coffee yesterday. I show up at Tim Hortons 5:25 a.m. bright and early to meet my favorite people.
Yep.
I order a cold brew coffee with vanilla cream. You know me.
That's what this is supposed to be.
Yep. And so I get to the till and I can see through the window. Like, they have the window just open. I guess they want fresh air in the morning. And I'm watching the guy make it and pouring the vanilla cream out of the carton thing. So I'm watching him and I can see that it's empty and he's trying to get the last little bit out there, but it's not quite enough. So he walks over to the regular cream, like pumps it out of the machine in a little cup and walks back over to my coffee or my cold brew and pours it in there. And I kind of thought, I'm like, ooh, it might be fine, but I don't know if that works the same. But whatever, cream's cream, right?
Mhm.
Anyways, pay for my shit, get on my way. Make it about halfway to work. I take a sip of it. Well, all the cream clumped, like curdled instantly. So my first 2 sips were just curdled cream.
That's probably how you felt like shit.
Dude, I swung that sucker right back around and went there. And I was like, can I get a new one? And the lady at the thing is like, why do you want a new one? I was like, oh, it must be the wrong cream or the cream must be bad. Like, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And it was a lady now, not the guy who made it. And she's like, oh, you just don't want any vanilla cream in there? I was like, no, I want vanilla cream. If you pop off the lid, you can see it's all curdled. She's like, oh, so just no cream on your next one. It's like, no, if you pop off the lid, you'll see whatever. And she has it in her hand, so I can't pop it off now. And then the guy who made it for me comes and talks to me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if you put the wrong cream or the cream is bad, but it curdled on top. And he's like, oh, and you can see he's kind of like, yeah. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, just open the lid and you'll see. And so he opens the lid and he sees it. He's like, oh, I'll make a new one right away. He knew, right? He made me a new one. It was good.
Oh, well, and this was all happening at 6 a.m.
Like 5:45 at that point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, how old was the guy that initially made your coffee?
35.
Oh, he's an adult.
Yeah,
okay.
He's fully grown.
Okay, I
He's
thought he
fully
was like
grown.
maybe some kid who just didn't really care.
No, he was nice though. He's
Okay.
polite. The
Yeah.
other lady was dumb as nails.
Yeah.
But
See, in my head, I would think that would be the same, right? The vanilla cream and the cream. I would think that would jive.
yeah, I kind of did too. I think the vanilla cream though is like more foamy. Like it's
Okay.
more of a foam than
More froth.
froth.
frothy.
Yeah, it's froth.
That's a tough word to say.
Did you get? Is that an iced coffee or is that a cold
This
brew?
is supposed to be a cold brew with a hint of vanilla cream. but I think they put.
Are we gonna rag on Tim's again?
Dude, we cannot shit on Tim's again.
I'm in.
We keep
I'm
getting
doubling
away
down.
with-
Screw
Well, I
it.
mean, it's already dumped. I already spilled half of it in my car because the lid wasn't on accordingly. So
Yeah.
it's great.
And the consistency, the lack of consistency. I've never had a cold brew coffee that looks the same as the last cold brew coffee, even
Yeah.
though my order is the exact
Mhm.
same.
Kind of like that though.
Do ya?
Yeah, because
Just
like
wait
this
till you
one's
get
not bad.
curdled.
It doesn't taste bad. It just looks bad.
It doesn't actually look bad.
No,
it looks
it tastes pretty good.
tasty.
And then you have sometimes that it's kind of sweet. It's kind of nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have it?
Yeah, you want to take a sip?
No, I just want it.
Oh, you want it? No, I'm good. You can.
Okay, I have a
Fine.
drink over there. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay. What do you got? Milk to go, hey?
No, I got a little Fairlife protein shake.
Do you think like milk in the bottles doesn't taste the same as like milk in a carton, right?
I like milk in the bottles better.
Really?
Yeah. Like not milk to go milk.
No, yeah.
No, but like Fairlife milk. I like Fairlife milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is protein. 30 grams in this bad boy. In this little thing.
Crazy. How fast can you drink it? Not that fast, man. Not that fast.
I don't want to do that,
Yeah.
man. That's a fun game though.
That
I
is,
love that
yeah.
game.
As a kid, you'd always do that.
I
shit.
still do it as an adult.
Yeah. My
How about-
roommate just cannot keep drinks around. They're gone
He drinks them quick.
instantly. Instantly gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what else you got to talk about today, man? Bring us around.
So I've had kind of a good and shit week, all bundled into one.
Okay.
So last weekend I went to the Sea Bears home opener. It's our local basketball team.
Yep.
Really good atmosphere. It felt professional. Everything was well done. It was really cool.
Awesome. That's cool.
First basketball game I've ever been to. I've never been to a pro game before.
Okay.
So I'm a fan. You got a fan. That was unreal. It was very much like party atmosphere. Music kept playing. Drinks were definitely more expensive than the ticket. I'll tell you that right now.
That's wild, eh?
2 beers was $24.
How many beers did you get?
I had 6.
All right.
So
Why did you choose to pick 2 beers?
I had 2 hands.
Because you were buying 2 at a time. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. I was like, you just like cutting it back. Yeah, the
Yeah.
2 beers I bought.
No, I had 6 beers in that whole game, and it was I think the ticket was $25,
Okay.
and every time I went and bought 2 beers, it was $24.
Ooh,
So I could have gone to 3 games.
Well, they just lost a fan.
I don't know. I'm gonna have 8 beers next time just to really drive it home.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah,
Awesome.
if you have
What
a
was-
chance to go, I'd recommend it for sure.
What was your favorite part there? What
I
did you enjoy
mean,
the most? Just the atmosphere?
Atmosphere was great, and
what?
the music was great.
What was the first word you said?
Oh, when Churchill, their mascot, he rappelled from the ceiling of the event center
Okay.
right down to the ground.
Wow.
And I was just thinking, wow, this guy is probably getting paid $15 an hour, and one slip up, he falls to his death.
It's the life of a mascot, though.
It was
You know,
wild.
You're a
It was
circus
crazy.
pony.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We should get live animals for Canadian mascots. I kind of like that. Colleges do that, right?
Yeah, with like pigs and bulls. You see that
Donkeys.
bull that got off the reins there that one game and chased after the dog or something? Like it was they had beef, bro.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I've got to, like, you guys told me about it and I was shy. I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this could be really bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I'll reserve until they give me the review. And you guys convinced me. I think I'll go to a game.
The only thing I'm a little weary of is that was the home opener and it was
Okay.
8,000 fans there. So it was packed. It was
Okay.
sold out. So I don't know if that same energy is going to translate to the next home game because I don't think they're going to have the second bowl open. It'll just be the first bowl.
Oh, yeah.
But either way, it was still fun. I think the next game's couple weeks from now, Monday. I think we're going to go. So
On a Monday. Wow. That's a tough one to get to for a guy like me.
starts at 7. It'll probably be done by 8:30, 8:45.
Wow.
Home by 10. I got the hiccups now from that stupid coffee.
Frick, that's rough. So, that's sweet. So you went, which day was that? That was Saturday, right?
It was Saturday night. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we
Mhm.
came in, me and another friend of ours.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise seeing you guys there.
I just can't talk. You're gonna have to carry this whole podcast.
I'll talk for
dude.
you. You should just sign.
It'd be
I'll
good
just-
for a
yeah.
podcast. Hey, anybody who's listening on audio just hears my fingers rubbing together, my dry skin.
Oh, dry skin and
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
that-
I can't stand it.
yeah, it seemed like
What's your pet peeve? Like in terms of that, like textures and stuff. Like,
like
what,
my autistic tick.
yeah. I know you
Um,
like lights. I know switches. We went over that, but
touching a dry microfiber cloth.
yep, I'm with you.
That I hate that.
No, I'm
Cannot,
out.
and it kind of like sticks to you.
Yep, I hate mini mitts. I hate mini mitts, and
What
I
are
hate
mini mitt? Oh,
like those little
yeah,
mittens.
yeah.
And I hate shoelaces. Those two are my thing.
What's wrong with shoelaces? What's
Just the freaking
feeling
texture,
of them?
dude.
I
And
don't mind shoelaces.
they get dusty.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
How do you feel about chalk?
I'm fine. Chalk, I'm fine.
don't
I never
like-
understood that. Yeah, I'm fine with
Fuck,
it.
I hate chalk.
Yeah?
Like drawing with chalk and then like the feel of chalk. Fuck me, I hate that.
What about it? Just the sound?
I don't know. It sends like I get like a fuzzy feeling in my brain and like numbs me out.
Stims
Like
you.
yeah, it's like I don't know. It just feels. I hate the way it feels.
It's like you're on ketamine or something.
And like the grinding of it on concrete or like a board. Can't do it.
Can't do it, eh? What about like concrete? You said too.
Concrete specifically. I remember as a kid, I couldn't. My parents got me like a set of chalk.
Yeah, and they put you in the gravel.
And that I had a little bit of sidewalk at our farm there.
It'd be funny if they made you draw on the gravel, like not the
On
not,
rocks.
yeah.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah. Couldn't do it.
Really?
I only used one crayon or one chalk piece.
Yeah. What do you call that? Actually,
Piece of chalk.
did they ever make chalk pieces? This is a genius idea. So whoever steals this, screw you. But you know how they made smelly markers?
Mhm.
They should have made like smelly chalk.
I think with chalk though is you people that would eat it. And
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
see, with a smelly marker, you can only eat the tip of the marker. You can't eat the whole marker.
That is true.
I mean, there's
That
kids
is-
that
that's
probably
actually-
try, but
That's actually pretty smart. I never actually thought of that. Wow. Yeah, chalk, you could technically eat the whole thing,
man. Yeah.
Shit. Well, I guess good. Thanks, man. You can.
Don't go eating chalk. Just so you know.
Oh man.
I was thinking about today too, how like we were talking about the scented markers and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to like flavored toothpaste as an adult?
Like not just mint.
Not just mint. Yeah.
Yeah, like bubble gum.
Yeah. Or like strawberry or
They
like
just
fun.
said- they just like you grow up, you don't
Yeah.
deserve that
No,
shit.
you don't
anymore.
deserve fun shit anymore.
Did you know that toothpaste doesn't have to foam in your mouth? It
Doesn't
have to do that. So when they were marketing toothpaste and trying to get people to use it,
Okay.
they discovered that if there was more sensation, so like a minty sensation or a foaming sensation, it gave people the impression
Idea
that
it
it was
was-
working.
Okay.
So it doesn't actually have to do any of that.
Did you also know you're not supposed to rinse toothpaste out of your mouth?
Actually,
You're supposed to leave it in and just like spit it out.
nice.
Have you ever read the toothpaste cylinder?
I actually swallow it.
Oh, okay. That checks out.
I don't spit my toothpaste out
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
or rinse it. I just swallow it.
If you like the fluoride, it's already in the water. Might as well get it in the toothpaste, right?
Yeah, that'd be a psycho move actually. Where'd the toothpaste go? My
Yeah,
stomach now.
You get some on your fingers. You like lick it off your fingers.
Dude, you know what I hate about myself? I'm the guy who always has like toothpaste in the corners of his mouth if he doesn't like think about it. Always, dude. I hate that about myself.
Yeah, dude, I noticed that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. If you ever see me do it, can you tell me? Do I have it now all
No,
day?
no, you're good.
Or food, man. It's always in the corners of my mouth, man. I hate it.
That and like when you
Shut
meet
up.
somebody and they got like the fucking white shit in the corners of their mouth, and it's not toothpaste,
No, dude.
but
That's,
it's just them from salivating so much,
Yeah,
like the condensate. Ugh. It's like they're like kids, you know? They're like 10-year-olds.
it hurts, man.
That's funny. Oh, that's
hate-
great.
He's always notorious for it.
And I always find the people that have that shit in the corner of their mouths,
Yeah.
when they smile, they always have like the strands of like spit connecting to their top and bottom lip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. I
Like-
don't do
Like,
that.
no, you don't do that. But
Thanks.
there are people out there.
Yeah.
There are some ones out there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dang. What's the thing you do that drives you nuts about yourself?
Me repeating sentences that I already say, but I say quietly
Underneath your breath.
underneath my breath. Fuck, that drives me fucking bonkers, dude.
I heard someone on a different podcast talking about that the other day. That it was actually Theo Vaughn on a podcast
Fuck
talking
off.
about he had a friend who used to do that, and they said how stupid this guy was. And I thought I was gonna send it to you, and I'm like, no.
So my dad caught me doing it one day. I was hanging out with him or whatever, and he's like, "Did you just repeat to yourself?" It's like I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Why do you? How long have you been doing that?" Since I was a kid. Have you not noticed?
Yeah.
He's like, "No." He's like, "You should stop. You look like you're like dubbing a Japanese movie." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you would say something and then you would do." after. I'm like, I no fucking clue.
Dude, you've done that since we were kids. Like,
That
since
drives
we
me
were
nuts.
friends. Can you give an example though?
I catch myself now.
Like Tori will go, "Hey, how's your day going? Hey, how's your day going?" Underneath his freaking breath. And if you're far enough away, it looks like he's just mouthing the same sentence again.
Do you know why I do that?
Why?
It's called proof speaking. Just want to make sure it sounded.
You got it all
Yeah,
out. That's
yeah.
so funny, man. Do I ever, because I've seen other people do this, do I ever finish your sentences with my mouth? I do, right?
Mhm,
I've heard a
mhm,
couple people
mhm.
tell me I do that. That's a piss off. Like, I hate that I do that. Shut up. I hate that I do that because to me, it comes across like condescending or like arrogant. Like, I know what you're going to say.
I do that same shit, but I say it. I finish their sentences.
You did that earlier on the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah, I do that shit all the time. That also drives me nuts. Yeah.
That's funny, dude. That messes up the audio on the podcast when we do that. It's so funny.
Gotta stop doing that.
Shit, I'm trying to think of other things that I do that drive me nuts. Sleep with my mouth open.
That annoys me too.
Do you sleep with your mouth open, or
I try not to, but I know I sleep with my mouth. Like I know, like I fall asleep with my mouth closed, and then I know as soon as I'm out, it's open.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. I hate that. I hate that, but I hate that about me. Let's talk about what we hate about ourselves. No, man, that's funny. It's so crazy. Everybody's got little things, eh? Little tics.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe not everybody.
Some people are perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, some people are perfect.
Mm-hmm. Would be nice.
Have you met a really good person lately?
No, not really. Everyone has flaws, but I like the flaws. You know, that what makes people people.
It does. Yeah.
Unless it's obviously something really arrogant and drastic, then it's like you should probably stop. But like me repeating myself, it's pretty harmless.
That's funny.
It's just fucking
it's
annoying.
quirky.
It's weird.
It's quirky.
Hmm.
Do you know what I've just kind of stumbled across the whole thought of in the past couple weeks. Now I'm trying to think of what it's called. Icks. I think you explained them to me, right?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this on here, I don't think, right?
No, icks are like a thing, especially in the dating thing space, is like something when you go on a date, there's something that someone does that rubs you the wrong way, or that like kind of like, ooh.
Okay, so I've seen like street interviews and stuff like that, because that's a huge thing apparently. And they'll ask like what someone is ick is. Man, that gave me paranoia just about myself in general. Like I don't even have an investment in it. I just thought like some of the shit was like they smile.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what?
Some people don't like other people's happiness, you know?
Yeah, they blink.
Yeah,
They
dude.
can hear. I wish they were deaf.
I gave myself an ick.
What'd you do?
I one of our friends, they're tall, right?
Yeah.
Tall. And I was saying goodbye. And me being me, I tried doing this, hugging them, but goodbye.
Yeah,
But they're taller than me.
Tell the audio listeners what that is.
I was trying to say goodbye to this person. They were leaving. They're like, "Can I get a hug?" So yeah, sure, yeah. And then as she's leaving, I hug her, but she's taller than me. So I did this one, and I went on my tippy toes to get.
Oh, you tried to wrap your arms around her shoulders,
like a hug, you know?
Well, sometimes you go
when I should have just done around the body.
Yeah, around the body.
Because I'm short. I'm a short king, baby.
You tried
And I tried doing the little like reaching for the cookie jar.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, I felt like a ballerina. I was on my tippy toes and trying to. Yeah,
and that was an ick for you.
Yeah, I grossed myself out.
Dang.
I was like, I can't be doing that.
Shoot. Yeah, that's man, but that's not too bad. You meant well.
It's personal though. It's like it's not
personal.
anybody else. It's just
you
me.
icked
It's like,
yourself.
that grossed me out.
I did something like that. I gave myself an ick that way. I guess I hate that it's called that.
Well,
feel
icks
like
are icks, right? That's an
feel
ick.
like
Is it an ick to talk about icks?
I get, yeah, it kind of feels icky. But I started a sentence like in a conversation with somebody because I felt like the conversation, like I felt like I had to uphold my end of the bargain. So I started a conversation, or I started a sentence, and I didn't know where it was going, and then I didn't figure it out by the end of it. And so it just kind of tailed off, and I could see they're like, "All right," and I was like, "Why didn't I just stop talking? Like, why did I start a sentence? Like, I just felt obligated that I had to keep conversing to be polite, and then it ended up just being more rude." And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go and find a car to hit me."
Gonna go walk out in the street.
Oh, one thing I did want to ask you about is you work at a hotel chain. And at that hotel chain, you guys have a large crop of land, maybe like an acre or a couple acres of land in the back of grass. I was there the other day, and there is a man I'm not going to specify his ethnicity. I'll leave that up to the listeners. You can imagine he's doing lawn care with a push mower. With a push mower, dude. I did a whole workout, and that guy was maybe a quarter to half the way done that grass. What's going on with you guys?
Well, during COVID, it was tough to keep people around with job wise, right? It was kind of like you basically, the only people that were important to the business stayed in the business. So what we did there is called job creation. It happens a lot.
You sold his riding lawnmower and made him just so he had something to do for the whole day.
You want to get paid, right?
Wow.
It's called adding hours, right? You got to find something.
That guy's a hero.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's awesome. He's really cool. What I find funny is we did run it by our investors to get a mower, like a trailer, so that we could put a mower on it. Because my boss has a riding mower that we could use for the business.
Okay.
And they didn't want to expense the trailer, so we just got a normal Craftsman mower.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't. I'll be honest. It didn't even look self-propelled. Is it self-propelled?
I don't think so.
My goodness, man, that is a huge piece of land.
Now, like when you told me, when you snapped me that day,
yeah,
I kind of just pieced together. I'm like, holy shit, yeah, that is quite a bit of grass.
Like, did you see how little he was compared to the yard that he was on? I did a whole workout and came outside and I was like, man, maybe I should just go help him or something.
I don't know, but he doesn't seem to care. He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I guess he would. I mean, he wasn't slacking.
No.
I hope you guys aren't worried about that.
No, we know he doesn't.
What else does he do? Does he ever sweep the shingles or anything like that too? Or
he push brooms the parking lot.
Oh my goodness! No, he doesn't. But he sweeps not push,
like dust, like he
just a 6-inch.
No,
6-inch freaking brush. That's wild, man. That was impressive.
Yeah.
That gave me the opposite of the ick. That kind of got me going.
Yeah, you're like, wow.
It's like, that's a man.
Yeah. And funny thing is, you would give that to, let's say,
what's
a person of vanilla cream flavor, like a white person.
Yeah.
And they would just bitch about it.
Bitch about it. Yeah. This guy, he didn't look like that type.
No. And that's something I love about just the immigrants, man.
Yeah.
They just
immigrant mentality, baby. Hard workers.
Come out here and get it. Yeah.
I love it when people bitch about their jobs getting taken by like immigrants, and it's like, yeah, just work harder.
Because they're the ones that want to do it.
Yeah, they're like, they want the money. Yeah. You show up to work and you watch YouTube videos on your phone while you slap together a $4 part. This guy's coming in here and he's moving up the chain, baby.
Yeah, man, it's great. Love to see it.
Yeah, it's good. Man, I have some in my hair.
Yeah, your hair.
Yeah, no, it's sticky.
I mean, our producer was just in here. What were you guys up to?
Well, I was laying on the floor when you got here.
Yeah, what's going on? You guys doing a little after hours?
I told you what I do with my toothpaste, dude. Not my hair. I don't put my toothpaste in my hair, man. Yeah. What was your favorite part about that weekend?
That band was unreal.
The band, yeah.
The band was great. Yeah.
The band was the band played Kings of Leon, which was really cool.
Yes.
And then they played kind of like your classic
pop punk.
Yeah. Mid 2000s, early 2000s music.
Every time I'm at that bar though, and there's like people dancing, I swear the floor.
Oh, it does.
It just bows. It bows. Yeah, man. I'm waiting for it to finally fall in.
Yeah. Do they not? They're not worried about that?
No, I don't know. I think it's just.
Is it designed to be that way?
I don't think so. I think that's a really old building.
Yeah, it was sketchy, and it just shows how little I go out, because the place we went before that, I gave the gentleman that was serving us my credit card for a tab. I proceeded to have one beverage, so I don't know why I started the tab. I just felt like that's what you do.
I was sitting beside you, and when he asked you if you want to start a tab, and you said yes, I looked over at you. I'm like, shit. he's partying. He's going.
And then I had one drink.
Yeah.
And then and then I forgot it there. So we drove all the way to the other place, and I had to drive all the way back to go get my card and close that epic tab I had.
So if you forgot your card there and you didn't pay your tab, they automatically put a $300 charge on it. So good thing you went back and got it.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Can you get that charge removed?
No, it's like you walked out fee or whatever.
Wow. Yeah, I did get it back. I hate driving in cities though, man. I'm such a flippin' simpleton sometimes, like
Yeah.
with certain things. Like I hate busy malls and stuff, and I hate driving in cities. So that gave me anxiety.
Driving in cities doesn't bother me. I like the like hustle and bustle, how you gotta be quick and like this
Yeah.
like you gotta be aggressive. I like that. Malls, I'm not a fan of malls though.
No. What about them for you?
The people.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you there.
The
My
people.
my thing that like in cities is the parking stuff.
Yeah, how do you park? Where do you
Like,
park?
and I don't understand the signs.
Downtown specifically. Yeah, it's tough.
Like I just don't understand like when it gives you 4 different times. I know someone's probably listening to this and thinking, well, just read it. It says what it says and just follow it. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, you know?
Yeah, and we don't have the best reading levels.
Yeah. We grew up in a small town.
Mhm.
Yeah, that band was really good. I'm glad we went and did that.
Yeah.
Um
I just remember me standing outside the club to get in
yeah.
and just being fired up that we were waiting in line for that subpar club.
Yeah, so before you guys went to the basketball game. Me and our other friend met you guys down there, and so we ended up going first to just this little pub. It's a good little spot. Forgot my credit card there. Didn't realize that until later. And then we went to this other place, which apparently was fun. I've never been to any of these places, so
Mhm.
we stood in line for a bit an hour. It was an hour and a little bit, I think, to get in. And in the meantime, Torrie was going off the handle and just sharing his 2 cents to everybody that could hear, which was really good. That was awesome. That looked good for the team, for the group.
I don't know. I kind of like the fact that I kind of said, "Fuck it, I'm going to this bar."
No, I did too.
Eventually.
You had the right move.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was just there. I was just tagging along, so I
Yeah.
take no responsibility. I didn't know what any of
Yeah.
these places were.
It felt good for me to get to that other bar though and
And
have
be
a drink
right.
and then turn around and then see you guys there. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that felt good. If you didn't come and you ended up getting into that other bar and having a better time than me, I would have been upset. Or not upset, I'd have been like sad with myself.
Yeah, no, you made the right move.
Thank God.
We should have trusted you earlier. But maybe I would have never got my credit card back.
Mhm.
So glad we didn't trust you
When
earlier.
did you realize that you didn't have your credit card?
When I went to get a drink at the bar, and I was just like, I wasn't gonna put it on credit. I was just gonna get like pay a little bit of cash and go on.
In the line, you thought you had it, and then when you went to we went to the bar with the band. That's when you.
Yes.
So you left that place.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a
okay.
late night for me in terms of like running around to get stuff.
Okay.
And then I had to find, and I hate parking, right?
Yeah.
So I had to find parking at both of these places.
Why wouldn't you let our friend drive that drove you in?
I drove
He's a
in.
little. Yeah, but the guy you were with, knows the city a little
Yeah,
better.
he does. I did let him drive me
Okay.
to that other place, which another one of our friends, I guess, just because I let him drive our car,
Yeah.
just assumed that I must be like wasted.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm like, I said something. He's like, oh, you drove? Like to go get my card and back? I was like, yeah, man. Like I've only had a drink. And he's looking at me and I'm like, no, I just let the other guy drive because I'm not familiar with the city.
So that's what I noticed with myself. If I'm like drinking and
Yeah.
going out and doing a lot of drinking, I don't realize that other people in my party are not on the same level as me.
Your
So I have a
social
tough.
awareness.
I have a tough time. Like, oh, you're sober.
Yeah.
Versus like, oh, you're not. You're just up there with me having a great time. I just assume everybody's
Chicks do
Yeah.
that. Chicks do that stuff.
really
Yeah.
shit.
I'm just kidding. Haven't you ever been around like girls when they're like drank too much? They just
Mm.
assume everybody else is on that level. You go like the other way though. You get like a really aggressive, like really like, and then girls get like really excited. I could imagine like, I wish we could find like 4 of you to be around like a group of girls and just see what that dynamic looks like. Because I think they would overpower you right now if you were by yourself, like your aggression.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like they would their excitement would just muffle you. But if we could get 4 of you and like and 4 of them, I think we would have something.
I don't know, man. Like, I think drunk me with girls, I'd lock up. I wouldn't say anything. I think I'd be really shy.
No, someone would fire you up,
You think?
or you'd get like you'd be having a good time. Yeah,
Really?
you'd be fine.
Okay.
I think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look for 4 views.
Okay. When you find 3 others of me,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a really good time. I'm glad we did that. And then it was a bit of a later night for me. I usually go to bed a little earlier than that,
Yeah.
but it was good, man.
Yeah. Did you end up working out the next day?
Yeah, I did. What did I train? Did I train legs?
What time did you get up?
Why? Do you want to know?
You were probably home at what, 4 in the morning?
3:30.
What time you get up?
7.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
I can't not do it, dude.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, actually, though, what I did, it's funny you asked that, because that morning I was gonna just go work out and then work, but I thought to myself, man, you only got like 3.5 hours of sleep. Just sit and get your work done, and then if you feel like you have the energy, then go work out. But just sit and get your work done. Like, don't do anything too strenuous right away. So I came in here and I got my work done by like 9, which was really nice.
Yeah.
And then I went and worked out, and it was a good workout. I'm trying to think of what I worked out. That was Sunday. I would have worked out then, right?
Yep. Your mental?
Sunday, Monday. I think it was a back day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back and biceps. It was a good workout.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, because we went to that basketball game.
Yeah.
I ended up playing basketball Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. How was that? I
It was
didn't go
great.
to that,
It
but
was a good time.
was the court full of people when you went there?
Yes, we didn't go to that one. We didn't go to the nice one in town. We went to like the one at Elks Park there.
That little,
Yeah.
with the offset
Yeah.
basketball hoops.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good time.
It was fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, definitely gonna do it again.
Play basketball or yeah.
Yeah.
That is one nice thing about when you see like the different sports getting popular. Like we've seen in our area, soccer getting way more popular.
Mhm.
It just seems like there's way more access to it.
Yeah.
And way more people want to participate, which is sweet.
That and all you need is shoes and a basketball.
Yeah.
And
You
find
hardly
a
even
court
need
somewhere.
shoes.
No,
Mhm.
you probably don't even need shoes. I'd recommend wearing shoes, but
Street
Yeah.
ball, baby. I'm getting some FUBU
Yeah.
and ones.
boo boo and ones.
If
Yeah.
anybody knows that reference, comment below.
I think they're available at Giant Tiger.
FUBU or end one?
Both.
Can you? I wonder if you can still get end one shoes.
Yeah.
Then that name though, like it's hard to talk about that name because it's end one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
miss that stuff.
Didn't they have a good run there? And then they were like N1. Didn't they have like their own like they were like a legitimate basketball shoe, right?
Yeah, I think they actually had a basketball league.
Yeah. Right. And
Yeah.
then was it Reebok or Nike?
I forget what happened to them, but they fell apart,
Yeah.
and I think they're gone now. But
Crazy.
yeah, they kind of there's another company like that in skateboarding, and I forget what it was. That did the same thing.
Skywalk.
What?
Skywalk or whatever. Like
It was the one with there's a little flame guy and a little water droplet, and they're like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
elements, and you could
something industrial or industry.
yeah, industries, yeah.
Yeah, so-
Dang, you got it
Yeah,
though.
Chaotic Industries.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I had one of those boards, but it was like when they were fading away,
Okay.
and it was from Walmart.
Oh.
So, and
Oh.
guess what, dude?
You had a metal militia hat.
I wasn't old enough to like skate. No, I wasn't old enough to like skateboard on the street, and we had a gravel driveway.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Ate shit quite a bit, probably.
Needless to say, my skateboarding career was about a day, and then I'm like, this is bullshit.
How do people do this? I don't understand.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
thought. To this day, when people ask me about skateboarding, I'm like, I like the culture, I like the style in skateboarding,
Oh.
I like the culture that surrounds it. But my experience with skateboarding and the concept of skateboarding, like
Yeah.
that, not on a skate park, is stupid.
Yep.
You can walk faster than someone can skateboard.
And it takes more energy, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, like unless they're on a longboard.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but if you're on just a regular skateboard and you're skateboarding across town just to do it, nah.
I mean, good for you to have the energy to do it, though.
Yeah, or
Unreal.
the lack of money to have any other mode of transportation.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, lack of money also builds character, right? You get that energy,
Yeah.
you get that good stamina because you have to walk everywhere.
Yep, that is true.
I should be more broke.
you should,
Get a little more walking in.
yeah, they could.
Or get a DUI. I heard that's really good for
You
your.
should get a DUI.
Yeah. I'm going to start walking more. I should just drink and drive.
Like just in a safe place where no one can get hurt. Like just like in the industrial
Yeah, I'll
area
go
of
to
a
like a giant parking lot at like 3 a.m. I'll call the cops on myself.
Yeah.
And I'll just explain the situation to them. I need to start walking more.
I'm really hammered right
Yeah,
now. You'd be really aggressive
yeah.
too.
Please arrest me. I'm trying to lose weight.
I don't want to stand in this line. Arrest me.
Bring me to a better place.
I know there's a different bar around here. Walmart's better than Superstore.
Bring me to Target. God damn it.
So we're bringing you to jail.
Nah, that's pretty much Walmart. So
We were talking today about what's your thoughts on those electric scooters? Like they're scooters, but they're just motorized or electric.
So if I owned one, I think it'd be cool.
Yeah,
But seeing other people do it, fuck off.
looks silly, right?
You look weird.
I agree. If I kind of want one,
I want one,
totally
dude.
agree with you.
Yeah.
But this is my thought. You buy a bike. You've fallen on a bike before,
Mhm.
right? Would you say you're
Mhm.
pretty good at riding bike though? Like you can ride a bike
I
pretty
can ride
good?
a bike. Yep.
Awesome. So scooter, you're gonna fall eventually. And I don't think there's anything that looks more bitch than falling on a scooter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
My holdout.
yeah. And the scary thing is with those scooters, they can do 50 to 60.
Yeah, they rip. So
And you fall doing that?
you get a little twisty on that
Yeah.
front wheel. Dude, those front wheels are like 5 inches in
Yeah.
diameter.
You know those Lime scooters?
Yep.
Me and two friends were in Edmonton. We were in the city center because we just were leaving a bar. We drunkenly were like, let's take Lime scooters to the west side of Edmonton. So we hopped on these Lime scooters. It was an hour of Lime scootering from the center of the city to the like west coast where the West
Okay.
Edmonton Mall is. We like
An
ran.
hour?
Yeah, we ran out of like because we had to keep jumping them because the batteries would die. So they die. We had to find another one. They die. Find another one. Anyways, we eventually ran out of like distance as far as they could go from the city center because there's a barrier right where they're active. We found that. Ended up having to call a cab once the batteries are died.
An
But,
hour?
Dude, it was wild. I spent $50 on Lime scooters. It was great. I was so much
That's
fun.
wild. Did you get to where you wanted to go by the
We
end of
did,
it,
but
though?
we ended up having to call a cab because we hit the limiter, like as for
That's
distance
wild,
wise.
dude. Good for you, man.
We went down a hill and we hit 60 going down that hill. And as we were going down the hill, it kept beeping at us. We couldn't figure it out why. We were in a construction zone. And we're like, you're not supposed to take the Lime scooters in the construction zone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's like trying to
Dang.
tell us to turn around. So
Dang.
and
I love those things,
it
man.
was so good. We were driving through the park that night, and I remember seeing a cop had someone pulled over in the park. They were talking, and three of us were just right hammered. And I look over. I'm like, it kind of clued to me. I'm like, oh, we can get DUIs on
Yeah,
these
you can
things.
probably get DUI on there.
Yeah. So we just kept going like nonchalant, like
Yeah.
nothing happened. After that, I'm like, wow, that really could have been bad.
Dang, man.
This was a great time.
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
That was fun.
Dang, how late would that have been at night?
We left the bar at 2. We got back to the room at 4:30. One of our friends cut his foot open. His toe was actually bleeding through his shoe.
How?
So he like slipped
On the
and
Lime
at some
scooter?
point. Yeah.
And cut his toe open.
Yeah. Like rolled.
I guess you guys
Yeah.
are near the Rockies, right? Like
yeah, it's sharp out there.
sharp, yeah.
Yeah.
Altitude, right?
Yeah,
You
air's
bleed
pretty
easier.
sharp as well.
So we went to Atlanta, Georgia. Why'd I say it like that? In case you didn't know where Atlanta was. And we got a Lime scooter and we ripped across the city on this sucker. And all of a sudden, apparently Atlanta goes from pretty nice, pretty regular to really bad, like sketchy. Well, we hopped off our Lime scooter, we walked around for a little bit, and then we could not find a Lime scooter to get back.
Oh boy.
And then eventually we did locate one because they have a little map, and it was you had to walk up this ramp, pretty long ramp. It was almost felt like an on ramp to a highway, but it was to a subway station, but it was abandoned. So it's just this thing. And then I see the Lime scooter that we're looking for, and there's just these 4 dudes in tank tops surrounding it. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna leave that one. I think that's theirs.
They can have it.
Yeah, so we had to walk. Eventually, we've just found one. So we ripped back along the major highway, like in downtown Atlanta, on this Lime scooter back to the Coca-Cola factory or museum.
Huh.
We went by the Mercedes-Benz Stadium on that sucker,
Huh.
dueled up. You're not supposed to duel up on those
Yeah.
things, but we dueled up,
Yeah.
baby. Along the highway, just woo.
Get us out of here.
You just hear it go, dude, it was so sketchy. But we made it. We made it back.
Yeah.
We were a little sketched out.
Yeah.
We were having a tough go, but
That's
we
funny.
made it. Yeah, man. Coca-Cola factory was good too.
I bet. Yeah, that would have been sweet.
Yeah, drank a lot of Coca-Cola products.
Right on.
Sipped them.
Was it like tasters? They had like little cups. And you just
No, you could grab a big
Oh.
cup, and they had
Oh,
like
yeah.
just from all the different countries.
how much did it cost to get in there?
Oh, I don't remember, dude.
Just your kidneys or
Yeah, it's just your kidneys. Yeah, you had to do a line of coke before you
Okay.
got in.
Yeah, that's checks out.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Those lime scooters, man, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I've seen the bikes too. They don't look nearly as fun.
No, the lime scooters are great. Yeah.
I am a little bit perplexed on why they made them look so stupid though. Like, why green and white? Like, make it cool.
Because they're called lime scooters.
I get that.
Oh.
Yeah, doesn't Lyft have scooters too?
Yeah, and I think there another company that we rode on was called Bird. I think they were called.
Oh yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, they're black and white. Those ones look
Those
good.
are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
come on. Last time in Minneapolis they didn't have any though.
No, we couldn't find any.
Odd.
Probably everyone threw them in the river
Yeah.
or ripped out their batteries for their cobalt and copper. You'd see that being a thing.
It's a shame there's no police around to
Yeah.
keep
Wonder
that
what
under
happened.
control. Should we dive into that?
No, I'm not touching
Nah,
that.
I'll leave that one alone. That's for the unreleased podcast. Dude, we should have an after hours podcast.
And we have some drinks and we just get off the rails.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Shoot, man. Dang, yeah. Is that bar with that band? Is it usually that good? Like-
Yes. Well, it depends who you talk to.
Okay.
There's some people in our friend group that don't think it's that fun all the time, which is facts. It's not that great all the time. But the last 2 times I've been there, I've had a good time. So I'm kind of on a hitting streak right now with that place.
Yeah, because that was one of those places that I
So-
felt like I could go to consistently, just because it didn't feel like I'm not a huge like clubbing or
Yeah.
anything like that person, but it felt like a place that you could go like
If you want to dance, you can dance. You want to stand
Yeah.
and talk, you can talk.
You could work all day,
Yeah.
go there,
Mhm.
hang out, listen to some good music.
Yeah.
They're around a bunch of people, and
Yeah.
then if you go home and your
Yeah.
next day is regular, rather than like the clubbing or the more
Yeah, if you
party
go to
thing.
those places, you feel like you have to.
Yeah, you feel like
Yeah.
you have to like turn it up, and then it's a whole event, and then your
Mhm.
next day is a whole thing.
Yeah,
Where this was just a little bit more
cash.
casual, yeah, but
Yeah.
it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I find that first place we went to like that too. Like the one where we just sat down and had drinks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they got really good food too there.
Do they really? Yeah.
Mhm, tacos and pierogies and stuff.
Shoot, I shouldn't have eaten before I came. I
Yeah.
went there. Dang. So what's up for the rest of your week?
Well, currently I am battling a rash. I bought this new deodorant.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's fucked me up, dude.
Is that the rest of your week? I see
Oh.
you're wearing a white t-shirt though today.
So
Show them pits,
Like-
baby. Oh, I don't want to see, dude.
no, okay, I'll show you later.
I
I'll show
kind of
you
want to
later.
see, dude.
We'll show you later. Anyways, my armpits are fucked, dude. I look like I have the measles just in my armpits.
Ooh, okay.
And like it goes from here to down here.
So from your bicep to like your rib.
Yeah, and it's all just red and itchy.
Why? Like, what kind of deodorant is it?
So I bought the new Old Spice Gentleman's Collection.
Okay.
Not Gentleman's Collection. I feel like I'm wearing a Brillo pad all the time. So like I chafed. It's chafed, and me being cheap, that
Yeah.
was a $7 tube of deodorant.
So you're
I
using it.
wrote it out. I wrote it out. I'm like, it'll get better.
Is it
My
like is it a gel or is it
No,
like
it's a white.
the white?
Yeah, it's like a normal.
Is that
it's not, no,
antiperspirant?
it says deodorant.
Because that's what I use too. I can't use the gel one.
It fucked me up. So I'm all chafed up and itchy, and then I had to go buy new deodorant, and I keep seeing like these ads for like this company called Neutral or
Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah.
It's a $16 tube of deodorant. I'm like, I know for a fact that this shouldn't fuck me up.
It fucked you
Yeah,
up.
I've yet to use it. I'm rolling no deodorant right now because I'm
You just gotta
I
let
don't
things
wanna-
cool off.
I gotta let cool. Yeah, I gotta let it cool down.
Dude, I stick with Dove. Dove has been good to me, dude.
The way I go deodorant shopping, I'm like, oh, I like the flavor. It's like shopping for flavors, you know? I smell them and like, I'm like, oh, this smells nice. But I really should have just stuck to what I know isn't gonna fuck me up.
I don't. I just
Oh.
grab one.
Yeah.
I literally just grab one that usually I try and like I tend to go towards sensitive stuff because I do know that certain things irritate my skin. So I always see the one that says sensitive and I just grab it. Same with body wash and stuff. And just as long as I'm using it, I think I'm good.
It's so bad. I tried leaving work early to go to the walk-in clinic. Like that's how bad this is in my pits, man. You just, like, it's a mess down there.
You're a pussy, dude.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the USA to invade, and you know that's how corrupted it is in my armpits.
If only there was a wrestler to save the day.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man.
yeah.
Shoot. Do you ever think that maybe you shouldn't have used the whole thing?
I haven't. I used about half of it. This kind of all started happening about a week ago. My armpits were a little itchy, and I just assumed, oh, it's probably nothing.
Yeah.
So I kept using it, kept applying it, and then all of a sudden I woke up. No, it was all kind of around yesterday. I'm like, holy cow.
Holy cats.
Yeah. I'm trying to picture what that image would look like. You ever slap someone real hard and they're like, it's real red?
Yeah.
That's
Your armpits? Are they bleeding at all?
No, they're not.
Well, that's good. That's
Not
awesome.
yet. Not yet.
They'll pass it.
Yeah.
Did you know we have a friend who in high school thought that you put deodorant on all
In
the crevices?
all your crevices? Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's an idiot, dude.
Yeah, that guy is an idiot.
What? Yeah, and then I remember him trying to defend that now, that was a normal thing.
Yeah. Have you ever used deodorant on other
No.
places? I have tried.
I used, like, when I was like, oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. I did put it near my nuts and my
Yeah.
balls at one point because I
Yeah.
thought it would make my nuts smell better.
Yeah. I've done it too.
And it just torched them.
Torched them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
No.
Do you know what does work though?
Gold Bond.
Hell yeah. Dap me up, baby. Gold Bond. Keep them
Gold
legs.
Bond powder, baby.
Shout out to all the Chafe daddies out there.
Yeah. Big Chafe.
Call
Call me the Chafe. I'm the Chafe around these parts. I'm King Chafe. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I think you've ever said, man. That's so funny. Shit. King Chafe. I'm the Chafe. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Gold Bond is the goat though. I haven't had to use Hey, have you used it on your armpits?
No,
you tried
I
it?
haven't. I should try that.
Yeah, do it tonight.
It's good point. I've been using lotion, thinking that would help.
Ooh, I bet that burns when you put it
No,
on.
I got like itch lotion.
Okay, then you might be good.
Yeah.
With vitamin E in it, vitamin E will heal that up.
Now we'll find out what happens. It spreads to my whole body. We know it's not just the deodorant.
Do you ever shave your armpits?
No, I
Have
don't.
you ever shaved your armpits?
Never.
Wow.
No, I know someone that has, and I make fun of them for it.
I have shaved my armpits
Why?
just to see what it's like.
Okay. Do you continually do it?
No, I'm
You
haired up.
kind of did it like once, and then you're like, "That's good."
Yeah.
I know someone that continuously, every now and then, does it.
Can you tell me who it is?
I cannot tell. Well, I will tell you eventually. I'll tell you later who it is. Yeah.
That's awesome. Why?
I don't know,
dude?
because he thinks that it makes your armpits not stinky, which is probably true because hair, like it carries odors and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But also,
Don't. Yeah.
because all I can imagine is now when it's growing back.
That's my thing. Like if you can, don't get me wrong. If you shave your armpits, but they're like
Keep it up.
consistently clean and
Yeah.
all that stuff, give her. Like I'm
Yeah.
proud of you for that.
At stage where it's like this.
But if you like kind of let them grow back, I have no sympathy for you.
No, it's like sandpaper.
Yeah,
It's just this. Not just this. Yeah.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
then they're the Chafe Prince.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the
Dang,
Chafe Chandler.
Chafe channel. Oh jeez,
Chafe Chief.
dang. That's shaving the armpits. I don't know. Is that aesthetic? Is that nice? Comment below if you think shaved armpits are a nice thing.
Or maybe you're a swimmer. Who knows?
Yeah, that could be it too.
Yeah, this guy's not a swimmer.
But I wonder, like, what's your thoughts on just to dive into this area? What's your thoughts on like dudes with nipple piercings? Like, if I feel like these are body modifications for dudes.
I met a guy with a nipple piercing.
Just one.
Yeah, you have two actually. Remember that night after going out in Winnipeg, we all stayed at Dylan's place in the city, and that one of his his college buddies.
You got a nipple piercing?
Yeah, and he was kept on bragging about it, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Did he say why? I don't
What
remember
was
this.
his last name? Was
Don't say it.
no one will know who he is. It's a great last name too.
His last name, and this was at
He's Polish.
I don't know, man.
Maybe like an old war movie. Where they always yell in last names.
I don't know.
Hey, Dang.
I don't
His
know.
last name was Kowalski. It was great. And he had his nipple pierced. It was a ring, dude. And
It's a ring.
he kept telling everybody that chicks dig it, man.
Do they? That's what I'm wondering.
No clue.
Like, I don't know if we have any females listening to this, but if you're a female and you like, let us know if it's good or bad.
And if we should get one.
Yeah. What about what if you were to get a piercing? What would you get?
Army wants to get a septum piercing. Just a little ring here. A little doodad right here. Just a tiny one, not noticeable. It's just tight up against this little ridge here, but it's there. And like an eyebrow one.
Dude, like I get
Yeah.
that you have heroes. I get that you have people to look up to, but you don't have to like duplicate everything Rosie O'Donnell does.
Oh, she's my favorite.
I know that, Tori, but you're your own person.
Yeah. I gotta be more like Ellen. Skinny and just be miserable to people. Treat them like shit. Never hear anyone think nothing bad about Rosie.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, probably like an ear piercing. Which one is the gay one and which one's the straight one?
I don't think it matters anymore.
No, you think that was just a thing?
I think that was just
a thing,
made up
yeah.
thing. I actually think, in all honesty, this is me being your friend. I actually think an ear piercing would look good on you.
Really?
I actually do think that. Yeah.
What kind of ear piercing?
Like just
like-
something simple, like not a diamond or anything
No,
like
but
that.
just
Just
like
like a little stud in
gauge,
there,
maybe?
Yeah,
Or like a
little
black-
gauge. I
like
think
a
that would look
black thing?
nice.
Yeah. You're not the first person that told me that.
Really?
I've heard that before. Yeah.
Dang, look at
Yeah.
that. I'm just reaffirming things.
And if I do that,
They talk to me. They talk to me before this.
You should tell Tori to get an ear piercing.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a tattoo too. If we have any artists on the that listen to the pod,
Actually, can you give me one? Not him. I would like. I think I've paid my dues. Can I get a free
I don't know.
tattoo?
I need some tattoo suggestions. So if you guys could comment something that I should get,
Oh, I thought we were getting a tattoo. We should get one together, dude.
that'd be fun.
TAT, baby.
TAT.
Tat. A tat of a tat?
That'd be fun. Yeah, I don't know what my.
I'd get a TAT tattoo.
I would too. I'd get it small somewhere. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be a good time. Inside the wrist.
Yep. Yeah. I feel like it's a good idea to ask the YouTube viewers to decide which tattoo you should get.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
There's no way you'll regret that.
I mean, I'm already 28. I don't know how much regret is left, you know? We've hit it all.
Yeah.
I don't know how, there's not much more time to get more regret.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. You're
yeah.
good. You can
Yeah.
stand in some more lines and get mad.
Shit.
So you'd get ear piercings, or are you actually serious about the septum piercing? Like you would get a septum piercing, or
Kind
no?
of, yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't mind them. I think they're kind of cool.
Well, I like the dual lip piercings. You know,
Oh, just
On the bottom,
snake
like,
bites or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
dude,
Ooh,
you
Yeah.
definitely sing in a hardcore band that never took
that
off.
no one listens to. Yeah.
What would I get? I'm trying to think of what I would get for a piercing.
As a joke, it'd be funny to get your belly button pierced. I think that'd be just funny
That
shit.
is funny.
Yeah.
I think I would get maybe my nose, like my one side of my nose.
Yeah.
I think I might do that.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I think I'd go ears. I think I would just have to go ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd sooner get my ears tattooed
Or
though,
just a bar.
across your brow.
Look like Barney Rubble or Bam Bam or whatever, like from the Flintstones. That character.
Yeah, I want to get my ears tattooed
That'd be cool.
just a little bit on the inside.
Yeah,
I've
well,
tried, but it's hard to get that done.
You've tried.
Not getting it, like
Oh,
finding someone who'll do
probably
it.
because there's
but-
so many nerves in there.
I don't know. The ear's just cartilage, isn't it? Like mostly.
Have you tried just getting like punched in the ears a lot, and then you can develop that cauliflower ear?
No.
Do you other people that don't fight that intentionally give themselves cauliflower ear?
Yeah,
You think?
Steve-O tried to do it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's nuts.
they put his ear up against like a table and just hit it with a hammer. Pretty sure you can watch that on the YouTubes.
Oh, that would kill,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a Steve-O thing to do, though.
That's wild, man. I love that for him, though. I love that he does that stuff.
Yeah,
It's only him.
man. What other piercing?
No,
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 you wouldn't go downtown with
no. I would not.
maybe it'd be good.
Get it like a Prince Rupert or whatever the hell they call it,
Yeah.
Prince Albert or Prince Charles or okay.
That's a Prince Persia.
Epstein's Island. Yeah. Yeah, one of those down there.
Oh, hey, little Epstein.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I mean, big Epstein.
Now that goes through your urethra, right? And then out the bottom?
There's no way it goes through your urethra because then you're not pissing, dude.
No, you are pissing. You just piss over top of it. I
Then-
think it goes in your urethra and down the back. Like the bottom of it.
Shut up.
No, for real.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I think it goes in and then out the bottom. Like like a hot dog on a hook.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang.
Because for the gentlemen that don't have foreskin, like you're not just piercing your foreskin. You gotta like
this is absolutely maybe the most disgusting
I
conversation.
think you gotta like get in there and then pop it out the bottom.
That's so gross.
I think. Could be wrong. We know a piercer. We could probably ask him.
Yeah, we probably could. Him? Do we know a guy who pierces people? Or did you mean her?
I mean her. Sorry, I'm picking it up too. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Dude, I could
Just me with a nail gun.
I'm serious. You do give like a salon vibes. Like,
Really?
like more of like barbershop vibes. I don't
Fuck
know
yeah.
what you do.
Oh, yeah.
Like you could do tattoos, you could
Mhm.
you could do piercings. I don't know what it is, but you do give that, especially your outfit today.
I really want to channel Maddie Matheson. That's kind of like who
No,
I'm trying to.
you're more like classy though. Like he's
Jonah
cool.
Hill?
Like there's nothing wrong with him. No, you're classier than that.
Where would you put me
You're like
in?
the
Like,
guy who comes up to you, like the manager at a restaurant who comes and visits tables,
oh, that's not cool.
checks in on people.
I'd rather be Maddie.
No, it's cool. Like it's a cool restaurant. Like a barbershop, you'd be like, "Hey boys," and they all know you, and
Okay.
you're like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Come to the
Okay.
back. I got whiskey and
Okay.
smoky stuff.
Smoky stuff. I got a dimly lit room. It's really hazy in the back.
Made brisket. You can barbecue
Yeah.
inside. Well, they don't know. Don't hurt 'em.
Yeah, you can smoke inside too.
Where'd you get your shirt though?
Thrift store.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
That thing looks brand new, man.
Yeah, man, it's great. Well, I wash it, right? I take care of my clothes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
You just seem to buy a new shirt every time. I don't really ever see you do laundry. You just buy China clothes all the time?
I do buy a lot of. I just bought some more China clothes, dude.
Yeah. Do you also work for the Joker with that T-shirt on?
It's a nice T-shirt, man.
You could be Harley Quinn's counterpart.
I am, dude.
Yeah.
It's a little smiley on this
Yeah.
thing.
It's it's eyes closed 182. They're not blinking anymore.
Blink 69. That's
Yeah.
funny. Shit, it matches my hand tattoo though, hey?
Kind of. Oh shit, it does too. Look at that. Right on. Oh, how's that spot on your hand still? Jeez.
Yeah. Apparently, someone told me it's a blood blister, and like they don't go away. It's just vessels that have gotten closer to the surface of the skin. That's what they said to me.
That's gross.
They said they have the same thing. I forget where they said they had it, but and they went to their doctor, and their doctor said, "Don't worry about it."
You might be the youngest person to get a liver spot.
What's a liver spot?
I don't know. It's like old people have them, but I think you would be the first young person to get them.
Why do you think I would be?
Because you already got blood things on your hands.
Think I'm gonna get like varicose veins? Why
That'd
am
be
I
what I-
sitting
yeah.
like this?
I don't know. Worried about your shirt. Don't want people to see your.
Yeah, I'm getting
Your cute
self-conscious,
shirt.
crossing my legs. Shit, I gotta man up in this bitch. Gotta toughen up, baby.
I want to talk to you about a childhood show.
Or
that-
you can talk to me about anything.
okay.
Do you know that?
I kind of do know that, but I kind of also
don't want to.
don't want to. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Do you remember watching the show Uh-Oh?
Oh, do I remember
Yeah.
watching this show? Uh-oh.
Do you remember that grown ass burly man in all leather?
The Bane.
Yeah,
He looked
and
like
like
Bane.
he had a gimp mask on with a bunch of
Yeah,
zippers.
Yeah.
And that's a kid show.
And he would slime them.
Yeah. What is up with that?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah, and he dumps fucking his slime on them in this bear suit.
Dude, he looked like the bad guy, like Bane off of the original like
I
the
don't
old
think
Batman.
I never
movie.
looked at now. I don't look at him as Bane. When I was a kid,
No?
I'm like, okay, that's kind of badass. But then
Yeah.
also he got his whole costume at a sex shop.
Yeah, definitely did. Yeah, he definitely.
It's all bondage shit.
Yeah, he had like a gag piece.
Yeah. He came out with a gag ball in his mouth. He ripped it out, gave it to the kid as a souvenir.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's right.
He
I
had like this
forgot about
big chrome cup too.
Yeah, he did. Who was the host? Do you remember who the host was?
Chris? Wasn't his name Chris?
Man, what a great show!
And
I used to
Sugar.
watch that all the time. And
I used to
then
have a crush on Sugar.
I don't remember. I don't
My
remember the
life
host.
doesn't end like this.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I didn't like her voice, but I liked her. She was nice.
Yeah.
She was nice. She was
Dang.
friendly.
And then you had to. They played like if you won the competition, then you had to go over to that board and play that like Plinko game. So it's just yeah, man. Oh, that was on YTV, baby.
man. Yeah.
10 minutes after that show came on, you could catch a commercial. Yup, my mama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that was like the ultra elite trying to convince kids that like get on the plane, hop on this, let's go to this place, this island? I just want to know why the bad guy was wearing bondage equipment and he was sliming people.
Ooh, probably childhood trauma.
Grossed me out, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot all about that show, man. That was a great show.
That was creepy, but good.
Creepy, but
Yeah.
I'm fine because
Yeah,
of it.
I'm fine. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good. I can't be around leather, but I'm good. Dang, Tori, now you reminded me of like those old shows and stuff, like that old shit.
Were you a Disney Channel kid?
No.
No. Okay, good. I was not either.
I was a YTV and
I watched a lot of Cartoon Network.
no, I didn't. We didn't have that.
Oh, okay.
YTV and what was the other one? Not Teletoon. Family Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, That's So Raven, baby.
I have a tough time trying to when people talk about old Disney shows and they like talk amongst themselves about it. I'm just in the back.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of them.
Phil of the future.
And I never
He's a 22nd century man. That's not how that's
I
the
don't
right
know.
words,
Yeah.
but not the right melody.
Okay.
Okay, let me think of another one. Even Stevens was on that family channel.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Didn't watch it.
Ooh. I watched that one.
Did you ever watch Seventh Heaven?
No.
You're missing out, dude. You should look up next time you're on TikTok or whatever, look up Seventh Heaven clips.
I watched cartoons probably right up until I was 16. I didn't watch like the kid live action adult shows.
I would never suspect that.
I watched like Dexter's Laboratory right up until probably 16. And Powerpuff Girls, remember them?
Powerpuff Girls, yeah.
They were good.
What was the one with the fairy god?
Fairly Odd Parents, yeah. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob you could watch any day though.
Yeah. And then do you remember Samurai Jack?
No.
Dang, it was a Cartoon Network show. It was so good.
You're one of those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got everything. You got every channel.
Of course I did.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. You had all the channels though, dude. You knew the shows no one else knew.
Yeah, it's great.
Did you ever stay up late and watch like Teletoon after dark?
Yes, every now and then. I remember staying up real late and then switching it to the specific channel. And it had Jerry Springer on it with like chicks mud wrestling. And I was my first time I ever saw like a boob before.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Thought they looked great. Yeah,
nice.
I was bricked up.
How old were you?
13.
Just imagine you got bricked up, went to bed, woke up, pissed in a hamper, and your mom woke you up 10 minutes later.
All in a night's work. Yeah, and then asked my mom what happened. Why did I have this erection?
Oh, jeez. Dang, did your parents ever talk to you about that stuff?
No.
Neither did mine.
Nope, they just threw me to the wolves. And
yeah, figured out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you lived on a farmyard, though.
That's true, but we only had chickens. Yeah, like, I can't.
Oh, okay, and then so what happened
Where
next?
are you going with that? Is that not you were taking that?
I didn't think you were going to go into it. That's freaking disgusting.
Yeah, that is
sicko.
gross. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. That's funny though.
Just a couple cocks, eh? Oh my goodness.
Fighting over my attention.
I'm so uncomfortable. You're trying to get them to mud wrestle. My parents told me there's chicken breasts.
Yeah. So that's when I saw my first tits.
Dude, that's so funny, man. I remember my parents tell me this story about the Victoria's Secret like model show, and I guess it was on TV or something like that, and there was whatever, I guess there's musicians and all that, and my parents had just flipped that channel for like 5 minutes or something. And I got mad at them. I said, "How are you watching this bullshit? Like, this is disgusting."
Because I flipped to the Victoria's Secret thing.
Yeah, and my head was like stupid. Like, girls shouldn't be wearing that kind of stuff. Like, that's gross. Like, come on, get your lives together here. And they lost it laughing.
That is funny.
I was a real stickler for the rules, you know. I had to keep things in line. I also trying to think of the first time. Oh, Sears catalog probably. It's probably the first time I remember like getting bricked.
Do you remember like circling the things you wanted for Christmas?
That's
in this Sears?
that's an ick. Saying the word bricked up.
I don't know. I think it's a good word.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Well, I'm an icky boy, so.
icky pop.
Yeah. Yeah, not Iggy Pop. It's Icky Pop.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's the chief. He's
I'm the chief.
chafed up.
Yeah, I remember like flipping through that Wish catalog, dude, and just circling the things I wanted for Christmas.
Yeah,
I remember that was great.
The bras.
Yeah.
I mean the toys.
Yeah, the thongs.
Yeah, the Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
No, that was sweet, man. I remember I always wanted one of those little Hummers and stuff that you could sit on, like the full size things. Never got one. Did you ever get one? I never got one.
I didn't get one, no. But I got like a G.I. Joe like aircraft carrier thing. That was really cool. Remember
That's
that?
sweet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I got the Hot Wheels racetracks were always unbelievable. That was the best gift.
Mhm.
Those racetracks.
Mhm.
Yeah, what other toys in there? We got Trouble from the Sears catalog. I remember that.
Got in trouble from the Sears catalog.
I did get in trouble from the Sears catalog, actually.
You were just ordering stuff? You figured it out?
No,
Oh.
no, I was on the wrong
you're in
pages.
the-
I was
you're in
looking at the
in
women.
Yeah.
I must have been like 7, man, 6 or 7. I didn't even know what
Probably
I was
just
doing.
cluing in. Yeah.
I was like, oh,
It's
that's
just that primal instinct.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
disgusting.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is disgusting, but we all have that in us somewhere.
Yeah, you know what? Nope, we got to do better. You know, as men.
Yeah. No, we do. Yeah, for sure. There's a reason why some of us go to jail and the others keep it in check, right?
Why is that? You think?
They have no urge. They have no control of their urges.
Yeah.
What
You
does Sigmund Freud say?
Isn't it like you're in love with your mom?
Yeah,
and
you
then
have, like,
the
a
girls are in love with their dads.
Yeah, and you're trying to kill your father the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
your
you're
inner
in competition
demons.
with
Yeah.
your dad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very primal. I love
It's
that.
messed
It's
up.
crazy.
No, dude, I don't mind it though. There's like you just have to know the line.
Mhm.
There's like a part about it that gets me,
Yeah.
and then you just have to tame it in.
That's why we go to therapy, right, pal?
Amen, brother. That's what this is, isn't it?
You bet. Pretty much.
Hell yeah, man.
Unqualified, but we're qualified.
Yeah, you're
Except for fire die.
you're a koala. Man, that's good stuff. That I can't believe you brought up.
Well, I just saw the commercial for it, and I just saw that big leathered up guy running at me, and I had no idea that was a kid show at one point. That's crazy.
Do you remember the movie Max Keeble's Big Move?
No.
Oh, you should watch it.
Is it good?
It was good. I watched it like 70 times as a kid.
I watched Big Fat Liar a lot
Ooh,
and Secret Agent Cody Banks.
both good films.
Yeah.
Both very good films. You're a big Frankie Muniz fan, I guess.
Loved them. Yeah. And I liked Amanda
you-
Bynes.
And you liked Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Dude, Amanda
Bynes,
Bynes.
dude, she was so hot.
She had her own show.
Yeah.
She was just someone you knew you could be friends with.
Yeah, yeah, and she was cool.
Yeah, like at that age, you didn't know anything like other
No.
than just you could be
Being
friends
cool.
with people.
Yeah.
So you're like, that's a girl, and I could be friends with her.
That's a girl, and I could be friends. We could be more than friends.
I could probably treat her the best ever.
I could probably hold hands with her in the dark.
Oh, I could probably take her dad out for her love.
I could probably fight off Pelle for her love.
You probably couldn't. I would like to see you try.
Want a batch?
She had that Amanda Bynes show, dude.
Yeah, I
It
remember
was
watching that
good.
all the time. It was funny.
It
Yeah.
was good, man. That
And
was
then
dang good.
She became an adult and got all fucked up on drugs, like all of us, right?
Yeah. Well,
Just one of us.
yeah, I guess my drug of choice is caffeination.
And mine's nicotine and caffeine and alcohol, so
Wow.
all
Okay.
bundled up into one.
You think you could get that all in one?
It'd be kind of nice, eh? Just a drink you can just have.
So
and
what is it?
slam
Nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol. So you got to get a 4 Loco. Drop a little Zin tab in that sucker.
Oh. Spontaneously combust, probably.
Start on fire.
Sparks start flying out of my head.
I know.
That'd be great. I love that. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Call you Steve. Oh man.
Definitely be chafing for sure.
Man, we should get 4 logos for one of these podcasts.
Oh,
See if we can finish
Can you
it.
order them online? Like, how do you?
I don't think you can order alcohol online.
You can. People
you?
order wine all the time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
But doesn't it have to go to the liquor commission first? Because Canada, we kind of
Oh,
communist,
yeah, that's
right?
right. Yeah.
We keep things tight locked. It has to run through the government. Everything's
We
going
have to make sure it's good for us.
if it's yeah, dude. Don't get me fired up on that. I'm too tired to talk about that shit.
I'm too tired to talk about that.
I'm not purposely talking like this.
to talk about that.
Shut up,
Are you
dude.
Booker T?
Booker P. Oh, baby, I'm on the ball today. Holy voice crack, sucker. I'm either going through puberty or smoke a pack a day.
You might have just hit puberty.
My voice, my throat is so bad, dude. Shut up,
Hell yeah.
man.
Get sicker, baby.
Sicker. Pass that. I hit that vape earlier, so
Yeah,
now
you
you're gonna
want
get
it again
sick.
or what?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you kind of do.
You're gonna get sick from that, man. Ooh.
Sicker than I already am.
Yeah, you're sick with it.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. Dang. Okay, so I asked you what the rest of your week looks like, and you just told me that you're getting a rash.
Yeah, so I have that rash coming in. I'm hoping it clears up by the weekend because I'd love to just.
You got big plans?
No, I just don't want to be itchy while I'm sleeping. I got 3 hours of sleep last night because the whole night I was just scratching.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think you struggle with lack of self-control?
What gives it away? You know? What gave it away, Pelly? What gave it away that I have a lack of self-control?
I didn't say you did. I asked you a question.
Well, it's pretty predominant that there is some sort of fucking problem with me. How the fuck do I have a lack of self-control and not have a drug addiction? How? Oh,
Caffeine, nicotine.
those aren't drugs. Those are legalized in the eye of the law.
I mean, so is Advil. It's still a drug. Oh my god,
That's a good point. I feel like Joey Diaz. You kind of sound like Joey Diaz.
Oh, it sounded like someone Joey Diaz would date. Shoot. Man. So what are you actually doing the rest of this week?
Nothing. I just want to have a good weekend and not be itchy. So I'm really hoping that this rash like flares down a bit.
I hope when Zach cuts a reel out of this, he just cuts that. Doesn't give any pretense
No
to it.
contents as to what the rash is. Yeah.
Would you say no contents?
No contents.
Context.
No, it's a contents. Is this conversation is content? We're filming content.
Okay.
It's contents, baby. We're building a tent, baby. We're building
double down. I love it. That's the move.
Yeah.
You fuck something up, double down that you didn't fuck it up.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. No
That's the move.
self-control, right?
Do you struggle with apologies? Do you?
Yes, actually, sometimes. Certain things, depending on if I'm right or wrong.
How often do you think you're wrong?
Not very often.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. That's dang. You want to close this thing out?
Yeah, we can shut her down. Mhm.
Let's close this out. I'm gonna let you close it out again because I can't freaking talk.
Well, Joey Diaz over there would say that we're gonna shut this podcast down, but he can't really talk. He can't really talk right now.
Sorry, guys.
This is wrestling to WrestleMania on 2024.
Eat your vitamins.
Anywho, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hope you like this one. I'm Thic.
I'm Thin.
He's Thin.
Comment, like, subscribe. Let's keep this baby going.
Yeah,
If there's something you guys want to see on this sucker, let us know.
We're willing to do it if you can help us here. So
Yeah, we'll do almost anything.
to a certain extent. I'm not wearing the costume and slime and Pelle, so
No?
no.
Okay, dude.
Thanks, guys.